With the collapse of FTX sending thousands of crypto users flocking towards self-custody crypto solutions, which basically means they're taking their money off the exchanges and placing them into non-custodial wallets, there is one thing that the majority of these people are overlooking. This video was prompted by a tweet from Bruce Fenton, where he had 2 tests to see if he was ready to be in self-control of your own crypto. In this video, we're going to run through those tests so that by the end of the video, you will know A, that your crypto will be safe in the event of your death, and B, that you're ready to be in control of your own crypto. So for this first test, I want you to tell your next of kin to retrieve your crypto as if you had died. They are only allowed to do so using the information that they already have. You're not allowed to give them any new notes or instructions, because if you died today, they wouldn't have those instructions either. Let me know in the comments below if you were able to ask your next of kin and if they were able to access your crypto funds. If you weren't able to speak to your next of kin, then still let me know in the comments below if you believe that they would be able to access your crypto funds anyway. So Bruce Fenton had another test to see if people were ready for self-custody of their own crypto, and this one is even harder, on which I think that the majority of people would fail. So test number 2, put your phone down and pretend that it, your PC, and every single thing in your home or office is destroyed. Now retrieve your coins. Remember, no use of your phone or anything from your home, no paper, notes, nothing. Now let me know in the comments below if you managed to access your crypto funds using the test above. Now this gets even harder when you think of 2-factor authentication, which is essentially when you log into something, it sends you a text message or it gives you a code to your mobile phone. If that's linked entirely to one phone, and what happens if you lose your phone? If it gets burned, if it gets destroyed? What happens if you pass away? God forbid that never happens, but what happens if it does? How is your next of kin going to access your crypto funds? Or how are you going to access your crypto funds? Now, if you failed any of these tests, then there are a couple of solutions. The first solution is that you're not ready to be in control of your own crypto, and that you do need to keep it on exchange. There are exchanges out there like Binance which have policies in place so that in the event of your death, your next of kin can prove your death via a death certificate, and then they gain access to your crypto. But of course, that doesn't solve the issue of having all of your crypto funds in a centralized organization. The other solution is to make sure that the next time you take this test, you pass it. Make sure that you know your seed phrase off the top of your head and that you can reel it off at any time. Make sure that if you have 2-factor authentication active on your accounts, which I suggest that you should do, that you have multiple ways to access that, and also ensure that you speak to your next of kin to ensure that they know how to access your funds in the unlikely event of your death. I hope you found that useful, and if you want to know why CBDCs could spell the N for crypto, watch this video above.